The story of Serosa and the prince. Once upon a time, there lived a very wealthy man. He had only one daughter, and she was extremely beautiful. The man loved his daughter more than anything in the world. His wife had passed away long ago. So, his daughter was the only light of his life. Whatever she wished for, her father fulfilled it immediately. Because his greatest happiness was to see her smile. The daughter also knew that her father would never say no to her. One day, she said softly, "Daddy, bring me a dress made of silver. I will give you a kiss in return." The father smiled, got the dress made at once, and received his daughter's kiss with joy. A few days later, she asked again, "Dear Daddy, now bring me a dress made of gold. This time I will give you 2 kisses in return." The father gladly accepted. He brought her a golden dress and received 2 kisses. Soon after, the daughter said, "I want a dress made of diamonds, and I will give you 3 kisses in return." The father sighed and said, "My daughter, I will get this too. But you will make me poor one day." Yet still, he got the diamond dress made. The daughter hugged him, kissed him 3 times, and her father's heart was full of love. Finally, she said, "Daddy, please bring me a magic wand, so that I will always remain your beloved daughter and keep you happy." The father's eyes grew heavy. "My daughter," he whispered, "I do not have such a thing. But for your sake, I will find it." He sold all his remaining possessions and began a long, painful journey. At last, he heard news that an old magician owned such a wand. The father went to him and pleaded, "Please, give me the wand for my daughter." The magician said, "This wand cannot be bought with money. Whoever takes it dies after 3 days, unless he swears to sacrifice his soul." Without hesitation, the father said, "I am ready. I will make this sacrifice for my daughter." He wrote his name in the book and took the wand in trembling hands. Now, all his wealth was gone. But he did not care. He thought only this: "Even if I die after fulfilling my daughter's wish, it is better than living with the sorrow of not being able to keep her happy." He returned home with joy in his heart. The daughter took the magic wand eagerly. She could not even find words to thank him. But 3 days later, a new desire rose inside her. She heard about a handsome prince who lived in a faraway land, and she wished to marry him. Her father, pale and weak, said, "My dear, I have given you everything. I have even sacrificed my life for this man. Now, my time has come. You will have the prince as you wish. But remember me with love." And with those last words, the father bowed his head and died. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She whispered, "No one will ever have a father as kind and loving as mine." After his death, she was left all alone. No relatives, no wealth. She hid her long hair under a cape, wore the clothes of a boy, and disguised herself. On her shoulders she carried her silver, gold, and diamond dresses. In her hand, a magical wand. She prayed to reach the prince's palace. At once, the wind lifted her. It carried her through the skies and set her down in a dense forest, from where the prince's palace was visible. She twirled the magical wand, and in a flash, inside a giant tree a room appeared with a cupboard. There, she kept her magical dresses safe. Then, dressed as a boy, she entered the prince's palace. She went to the kitchen and begged to work as an orphan with no home. The cook looked at her and said, "Your duty will be simple. Keep the fire burning. Do not let the ashes die. And clean the prince's shoes and coat." She agreed quietly. A few days later, the prince returned from hunting. The moment she saw him, her heart trembled. She fell deeply in love. Soon, there was a grand wedding in a nearby palace. The prince was invited as a special guest. The girl too wanted to go. The girl too asked permission from the cook. Since she had come back on time before, the cook allowed her. She hurried to the forest. There she wore her shining silver dress. With her wand, she made a silver carriage. Frogs became horses, and insects became servants. She arrived at the wedding with dazzling beauty. Everyone turned in awe. The prince saw her, and his heart was lost at once. They spent the evening together. But then she quickly left. Her carriage was waiting. She waved her wand and whispered, "Let there be darkness behind me, light ahead of me, and may my path be hidden from all." At once, she vanished from sight. The prince grew restless, searching for her everywhere. He could not sleep all night. By morning, his restlessness had turned into anger. When the cook brought his shoes to be polished, the girl quietly cleaned them. But the prince, burning in his bitterness, threw them at her and shouted, "You useless boy! You don't even know how to polish properly." She picked them up silently, polished them again, and said nothing. That evening, the prince returned to the wedding. The girl too asked permission from the cook. Since she had come back on time before, the cook allowed her. This time, she wore her golden dress. She made a golden carriage, with golden horses and servants. When she entered the palace, the prince's gloom melted away. She was like a ray of light. He ran to her, asked her to dance, and felt joy in her smile, her words, her grace. But once again, she slipped away into the night. And once again, the prince's heart burned with longing. On the third night, she wore her diamond dress. Her carriage shone like stars. When she entered the wedding hall, the prince could not take his eyes off her. He asked her name. With a playful smile, she said softly, "Serosa." The prince repeated her name, as if it was music. "Serosa, whoever you are, I make you my fiancée with this ring." Her cheeks blushed red. But when the prince turned away, she disappeared once more. The prince chased after her carriage. Though the road was hidden, he followed the sound of wheels in the night. But by dawn, she was gone. The girl rushed back to the kitchen, still wearing her diamond dress under her boy's cloak. The prince returned weary, sleepless, and restless in his heart. The cook prepared him a hot drink. The girl saw her chance and dropped the prince's ring into the cup. When he tasted it, he found the ring inside. In shock, he cried, "Whose ring is this?" The cook answered, "My Majesty, only the boy in the kitchen was here." The prince ordered, "Bring him to me." The disguised girl entered. The prince looked closely, but her boy's clothes still hid her beauty. "Come closer, Ash boy," he said. "My hairdresser is late. Do my hair for me." Silently, she began to comb his hair. But as she leaned close, the prince's eyes noticed something. Her rolled cloak was torn in places, and through the holes, diamonds were shining like drops of dew. The prince's heart leapt. He cried out in joy. Now I know who you are. Now you are mine, Serosa. And I am yours forever. And so, with great celebration, the prince and Serosa were married. Their wedding was filled with music, laughter, and the blessings of love. If you enjoyed this magical love story, please like the story, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. From the depths of my heart, thank you.